What's going on? So I'm back with my 2011 conversion. So today I'm gonna be working on spark plugs. I have to do the headlights, I need to do the tail lights, and I need to swap the airbox, in which I've already installed the PFC Nitrous kit in the airbox, but I still need to take the old airbox off and then swap it. Technically I have an extra airbox, but hopefully I'll get on a roll and then I'll just go boom, 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 boom and hit everything. I'm trying to figure out if the motor's hurt. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm still troubleshooting, trying to figure things out, because if this motor's hurt, then of course I can't ride the bike until my other motor's done. So stay tuned and enjoy. Oh man, can you just pull this one around? Oh, well, there we have it. Now, I should change this real quick. All right, so with this, right, so when you're doing the spark plugs on an S1000, so what I like to do is, because there's not much space right up in here, I just come over through here. So all you do is kind of come in through here, Drop it in the socket. Put it on, put your socket on top of that, and then loosen it up and take it on out. I just wanted to throw that in there just in case anybody ever wants to do this by themselves. Like it's fairly simple, but obviously I'm familiar with these bikes, so yeah. I've already put one plug in, but I'll just show you real quick. So what I do is I put a little bit of anti-seize on it. Literally, you just put it down in there, make sure it seats, and you just start screwing it in until it stops. Tighten it up, and then that's it. And then of course, with the side ones, I would come in through the holes in the side, down into the cylinders. Well, not cylinder, but the spark plugs. Cylinder, if you will. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. Put it in there, and then that's really it. And then I'll probably put the bike back together and see to make sure everything's firing up. All right, I just wanted to add this in. So for the boots for the coils, so I like to put like a little bit of grease on it, just so it's easier to put back in. Make sure when you put them back in that you press down on it, you should hear like a snap. Okay, so I'm back really quickly. So when I first started working on S1000s, they didn't have a lot of information out there about wiring diagrams and such. And really, BMWs is one of those manufacturers that like you have to pay extra money for a wiring diagram. It's not easily found or accessible on the internet. So I'm just gonna say this really quickly for anybody who, I'm not sure about the new 2020 S1000, but I know everything 2019 and below. So I already have all of this marked. If you go out and you get like some type of tail light, whether it be DMP or something off eBay, it's really, really easy. So the blue and red wire, that's to the left blinker. And then the black and blue wire is to the right side. So all you do is you flip it upside down as if it's, and this is just me testing it before I actually install it. I have my electrical kit over here behind me. So what I'll do is solder the wires, make sure everything's heat shrink and pretty. And then I'll install it into the tail, and then I'll put the tail on. But all of these wires are obsolete because they're not going to be in use. I no longer have turn signals and all of this. All these grounds and license plate wires, like that's not going to be used. You only need to focus your attention on the two blue wires. And like I said, one's for the left, one's for the right. And so if you ever order something off eBay or any aftermarket tail light, if they come with just the two wires, this is how it's going to be mocked up. It's really, really easy. And so turn the key on. Obviously the brakes work. And then left, right, left. All right, so now I'm about to solder the tail light. I really like soldering things because it just makes everything easier. Not sure how much you're gonna be able to see of this, and I'm not a professional by any means, but over time I've learned how to do this. I was taught by one of my friends, and I've become decent at it. This will be the first time I use this though. Got it from AutoZone. I usually use my bigger, heavier duty one, but I'm gonna see how this one works. Okay, right now I'm at the air boxes, so I've already uninstalled the air box that was on the bike, and then this is the extra air box that I put all of the nitrous plumbing into already. And so really all you're doing, or all I'm doing really, but if you want to do this, is take everything off. So like this servo motor for the stacks, and then this is the para valve, but it hooks up to the para valve. This sensor here, all I'm doing is just taking everything off and then swapping it to this one. All right, so I've already swapped everything from the other air box. So all I'm going to do now is just reinstall the air box ECU, which the ECU probably won't fit flat on this because this is sitting here for the nitrous, but I'll deal with that later. I'll wait to see what happens with my 2016 to see how I fix that, and then I'll know to do it on the same, do the same thing for this bike. And so really, I still have the para valve on here. Once the motor swap happens, I have the para valve delete kit already. I'll just do that once this motor comes out of here. I did end up wiring, this is just like a makeshift, just to make sure everything works, in which they do. Turn the bike on, and the park lights do work. I have to turn the actual bike on for the headlights, but basically you just cut your old wires off. So this is 2011, cut those off, and then 2015 through 19, you have to get the actual headlights adapters, cut that, splice the wires, and then connect them together. Now this is makeshift because I just have some electrical tape separating them, but obviously when I get back to this, then I'm gonna, you know, solder and everything. And I have some heat shrink already ready to cover it after I solder it. So that's actually some good news because other things act like they don't want to work.
Get over here!